I was going through my subscriptions of the people I'm subscribed to on YouTube, and I got a notification from Phil over at the Vibe Show, and shout out to Phil, by the way. And he uploaded a video, and I'll leave the link to his commentary about it down in the description. And he was talking about how there was this mysterious truck, this mysterious 18 wheeler, was a white 18 wheeler that just pulled up into a black neighborhood in Chicago. And it turned out that that truck was a bait truck. And basically what a bait truck or a bait car is something that just mysteriously pops up in a neighborhood with hopes that people run towards it, so the people can be baited into going into it, and most likely the outcome after the fact is not going to be a good one. So basically this white mysterious pickup truck parked out in front of a white not a white a black neighborhood, and supposedly, well, actually it was, the truck allegedly had Nike shoes inside the truck. Now they know the Jordans, that black people will go out in droves to go and purchase those shoes. As a matter of fact, I saw a video a couple days ago where it was a long line of black people who went to go buy, I guess, the latest pair of J's. I've never really saw the complete and utter fascination with the shoe, but I mean, if you a sneakerhead, then that's all on you. But anyway, there was some live stream footage. I'm guessing came from Facebook live stream, because it looks like it was a Facebook live stream video. And if you look at Phil's channel, he actually posted the video of them live streaming it. And basically, you had black people who confronted the police about this, and you can actually see, here's a still image right here of a black guy confronting the police about it right now. And basically, these black people are smart enough to know that that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to bait, mostly, more likely, young black youth, probably preferably young black boys, in order to go to that truck so they could snatch them up and most likely haul them off to jail. So when you think about something like this happening in Chicago, and you think about all those shootings that happened in Chicago a couple days ago, and you put two and two together, you can easily say and form for yourself that Chicago has one of the most corrupt police departments in the establishment. And you've probably often heard stories about how did this mysterious box of guns just end up in this black neighborhood. I've heard that one plenty of times. Like, how did those weapons end up in the black neighborhoods and things of that nature? They do stuff like this. Those would be more probably what you call bait boxes. So you have a bait truck, you have bait cars, and you have bait boxes. And those guns probably ended up there because they were dropped off by a department. They drove away. They probably set up some cameras to see if people would actually pick it up, or have someone drive back to see if the box was still there, or if it was there, if it was empty, or anything like that, to see if they were gone. And then they'll wait for a crime to ensue, and then that's when they'll try to go in and do some kind of an arrest. This also goes back to what I was saying about the first Purge. For those of you who did not see the first Purge, this is a little minor spoiler alert. That's basically what they did in the movie. They went and, administered this little drug in order, so people can be a part of the purge. And they were hoping that the residents, who were mostly black, to go out and create crime. But because they didn't create crime and they had like a little purge party, that wasn't what they intended. They released these militia groups and these mercenaries to go in enact crime in order for crime to really ensue, so the actual purge program could actually take full effect and for future years to come. So that's why I compared what's going on in Chicago to the first purge, because it actually has a strong relation to it in so many ways. That's why I suggest, if you haven't seen the first purge, go ahead and watch that movie and you'll understand what I mean. But yeah, like, that's all I really wanted to say. Like, they're really slick with it. But I'm glad that a lot of that some of the black people who were there actually confronted them. There's actually a video attached to this article, but the video is like almost an hour long. It's 53 minutes long. So clearly I'm not going to play that, but you can go ahead, and if you want to, you can go ahead and look at that for yourself, because see, they left that out there with the intent of catching these young black kids because they know that they weren't going to know any better. But I'm glad that it was some adults who caught on to it first, who had some sense to actually go and confront them and tell them about themselves and what they plan on doing. And see, they think that black people are dumb and that we're not going to figure a lot of this stuff out. We're not dumb. Well, at least we're not all dumb. I should say that. We're not all naive. A lot of us do have some common sense, and they don't think that we have the know-how in order to detect when bullshit pops up. And this definitely was sent off red flags, and you know, all types of stuff. Because like you would be like, I've never seen this white truck in my neighborhood before. Why is it a bunch of cops surrounding around that truck? And then, what are you trying to do? This is like a form of entrapment. Like, real talk. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. I will leave the link to Phil's video in the description, as well as the link to this article, which has the full raw video to it. You can check that out for yourself. Like, share, subscribe. The links to my PayPal and Patreon will be down below, and I will talk to you in the next one.